Good morning, guys. Today is January 9th, I believe. Or no, January 10th is Saturday, so January 8th, it's Thursday. Yesterday was a rest day. Today is leg day. Currently on the bike right now doing my 40 minutes of fasted cardio. About to be done here in about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to get to work, and I have a low carb day today. So just gonna show you guys basically how my typical day goes. And we'll be at the gym tonight. So after this, I'll get ready, go to work. And then that's usually when I do meal one. So just gonna finish up the cardio here. Finish watching some Nick Walker as well over here. On my bike. It's usually how I like to get it done. Thinking about buying a walking pad though. I did have one before right next to this bike, but my freaking rabbit chewed the wires and it doesn't work anymore. So I am thinking about buying another one just because with this bike, like I can be hunched over the whole time and it's not good for my lower back. So I have in past injuries injured my back. Just battery died on me there. But yeah, just saying, wear and tear over time. You want to be safe. That's why now before I do cardio, I'm hopping on the inversion table. But it's kind of like a mind fuck because you should be warm before you stretch. But whatever, I'm gonna do the inversion table first, then hop on the bike. And as of the past 3 days, it does feel better than with no inversion table. So I wasn't saving the inversion table for after because I'll be warm. But I don't know, I think with 40 minutes cardio, it's just building up and I can kind of feel my back when I get off this thing. So when I do the inversion table first, it's not as bad. So basically I just need to get a walking pad ASAP. But take you guys through the day. So I'll see you guys probably when I'm on the way to work. All right, what's up, guys? Going on the way to work right now. Gonna do meal one once I get there. I usually, you know how it is when you're in prep. Just try to time your meals right. Even sometimes try to pull them a little bit to the end of the day. But honestly, I don't really do that. I try to eat as much as I can before the workout. So, by 4:30, I'll have 4 meals in me, and then I go to the gym, come back home. I just have chicken, my plain chicken meal, and I just have a shake, which I've just started making into a creamy, and I go to bed. So, today is a low carb day. Last year we didn't start this low of carbs until really like 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks out. This I don't know, I don't know what's going on, but he basically pulled my carbs pretty freaking hard. So you guys are gonna see that today. But I know I'm 8.5 weeks out Fit World, 9.5 weeks out Detroit, I think 13.5 weeks out of Tri-City, and then about 17 weeks out of New York. So, when you look in the bigger picture of everything, I'm like, holy fuck, man, the carbs are so low, and I really still got 17 weeks of all this shit. Like, to be this low on carbs at 17 weeks out, doing 40 minutes of cardio is wild, but it's not for 8.5. So, I'm hoping, we hit a certain point and then the refeeds are very frequent. That's what I'm hoping is the plan. So maybe right now just to chip off all the rest of the fat, and then as we get closer we can refeed more and, you know, bring a fuller look to the stage. But we'll see what happens. This is also why, you know, last year by the time I got to New York, my body was fried. It's because, you know, if you're gonna be doing this shit, like where you're pulling your carbs hard and your cardio's up, your body really, that's why you shouldn't be doing that till the last, you know, 2 months of a show. So if you start doing this 4 months of a show, 4 months out of a show, going this hard, you're really gonna be flat as fuck, probably lose some muscle, you know, when you get on stage, you know. So that's why New York right now is a little TBD for me, because I'm not gonna have the same thing that happened last year happen again. It was really bad. It just like felt like complete shit. I haven't been that low of weight, you know, for like 3 years prior to that. So, you know, so as long as the body can keep up and we can keep the weight, you know, and nothing kind of crashes out, because as you guys know, sometimes as you are dieting, the body picks up, its metabolism starts picking up, then it can go into serious overdrive to the point where the only thing that will solve the issue is going into a full off season and then, you know, letting that simmer out and then you know, reinstating everything for the next prep. So, but we're gonna do it. I love the challenge. I love to see how my body always reacts. So we'll see what the outcome is. But as of right now, we just follow the plan. And you know, when you do get low days, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's really not the end of the world. You're going to, you're gonna do this, you know, the longest this could go is like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you're gonna get a refeed, especially, you know, if your weight moves quick, which I'm already 100% sure, because we did this last week and I lost 5 pounds after 2 days of this diet. So we're gonna do it again, and I know my weight's gonna drop hard, and then he's probably gonna feed me up. So whatever, man, it's a hard day. You know, some days are hard, some days are good. When you get the good days, it sucks because you know it's about to end. When you get the hard days, it sucks because you're good, you know what's about to come. But think about it the other way also. It's a hard day, you know it's gonna end. So, and you know, and the good days, they will come. So don't stress about it. If you get a high day, you know, or if you get a low day, you know, especially Chris Aceto checks in on me almost every other day, if not every day a lot. So it's no worries. All right, guys, I'll see you guys when it's time for meal one. guys. So yeah, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not talking in the office because there's a lot of people around. I don't want to be like videotaping, but we did meal one, which was the 7 ounces of beef and 200 grams of rice. Meal two, 200 grams of rice, 7 ounces of chicken. Now I'm going home on my lunch break. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. Then, yeah, work was good though. You know, I don't know, when I start dieting, I start getting even more productive at work. Yeah, it kind of falls off maybe around 2 weeks out or something like that, but usually I'm pretty good. I always get worried when I'm in the off season. I'm like, oh, during prep, I gotta make sure all my sales are good and my book is good so I don't have to worry about it during prep. And then prep hits and I actually start doing, getting even more productive and getting it done even more. So things are good though. Also, because I like to, you know, make sure I'm all good by the time I work out. I don't want to be working out and feel like I didn't do anything today, or like there's things still, you know, weighing on my head. I want to get it all done. I want to do good. Then at the gym, I feel good too. So, but I'm about to go back home right now for lunch for a little, and then I'm gonna get back and I'll see you guys for meal 3. All right, what's up, guys? As you saw, I did meal 3. I think that was around 3 o'clock. I like to do that around 3. There was no carbs in it, just chicken. So, wanted to keep it kind of like closer to the workouts, you know, just for fuel. Not that fucking protein only meal is fuel, but kind of is still. And then at 4:30, I ate the oats, and it was oats and 2 scoops of protein. And now it's 5 o'clock. I'm on the way to the gym. Actually going to be going and trying out a new gym today. The new gym opened in Jax. Thank God. I've been waiting for something with new, you know, same old shit every day. So this gym opened. They got a lot of new cool equipment, so I'm gonna go hit it up right now. Gonna meet Austin there and see how it goes. So I don't know, might get a couple of videos during that training, but if not, I'll see you guys for meal 5. All right, guys, I'm here. Gonna be eating my meal 5, which is just 6 ounces of chicken. And then my meal 6, which is my creamy. So really it's just almond milk and 2 scoops of whey. And I have the cinnamon flavor right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also about to take my nighttime sups. So I do about 1 gram of magnesium glycinate. So that's almost like, it's about 8 to 9 pills. And I've also actually implemented this RSO. You do need a medical marijuana script to get it, but I put it on the magnesium on here. You can kind of see it right there, but it's that little black stuff on there. So helps me get really good sleep. So I take it before sleep. I don't take it during the day. It gets me like, you get super high, but it puts like super concentrated THC basically. So they recommend to put it in like some kind of food or something, but because, you know, the diets, I'm not gonna put it on a piece of chicken. I just put it on the magnesium. It goes down the hatch. So yeah, I've been using the animal pack. And man, the animal pack is loaded. They've actually got more stuff than ever right now. Like you got all this, and all this in here. Like this is really all you need. But for nighttime, I do magnesium. I'll do 30 milligrams of melatonin as well. those. And then I also do extra fish oil. Always, fish oil is great no matter what scenario. So 4 pills fish oil, and then extra NAC as well. So NAC, I just do as much as I can, honestly, because you know NAC is the precursor to glutathione, and you can't go wrong with more glutathione. It's really good for the liver, fertility, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take down this chicken. It's 8 ounces of chicken, and then I'm gonna take down the rest of these pills, have my fiber, and then I am going to call it a night. So I will see you guys. Thanks for tuning in to this low carb day. We'll see, I'll check in with Chris tomorrow. We'll see what he says, and then we'll go from there.